Welcome back to Create. In the last episode, I made an automatic wheat farm and an automatic kelp farm that automatically cooks the wheat and turns it into compost too. And in this episode, I'm going to be building a big old storage room, grabbing some villagers, and creating an incredible mining machine. Let's create. I need storage. Things are getting a little bit ridiculous now. I've got all sorts of stuff in all sorts of places and it's all a little bit higgledy-piggledy. I've even got stuff outside here in just random barrels, and then I've still got a whole bunch of stuff inside my cave. I've got all these chests just full of random blocks and bits of stuff, and it just all feels so disorganized. But before we get too far into things, here's a recap of what I did in my latest live stream and a little bit off camera afterwards. First, I stumbled upon an armor stand with several sets of iron armor, which I desperately needed, and then I ventured into the hills to gather granite. Brilliant for diversifying my building materials for that kelp farm project I've been working on. While crafting and enchanting a diamond pickaxe, I got incredibly lucky with an amazing vein mining enchantment, making resource gathering a breeze. And with a whole bunch of granite now in my backpack, I headed back to the depths of my mine to collect a ton of limestone, calcite, and diorite. Then after the stream, I had to address some equipment issues. My trusty new vein mining pickaxe was on its last leg, so I combined it with another diamond pickaxe to keep the progress flowing smoothly. Down the mine again, I gathered even more tuff for the kelp farm's foundation, which needed an extension. And once that was sorted, it was time to finish up the granite walls. Is that a dancing crow? Why is there a dancing crow? Nature's little surprises. Adding window frames to the kelp farm building was the next order of business. I used a glass blowing workbench to craft unique window designs, which added some charm to the structure. And yes, that dancing crow was still going strong in the wheat farm. It's those little moments that make Minecraft so special. And finally, after all of that dancing and all of my hard work, the kelp farm is now complete. Behold! That's enough of that. Anyway, storage. And the other problem is tools. So I've got my amazing pickaxe with vein mining on, which is fantastic, but realistically, that's all I've got. My armor's very basic, no enchantments on there at all, and the only tools I've realistically got are these iron ones. I don't even have a shovel, which leads me to the first part of today's build. We need some sort of building to house lots of storage and to house some villagers in order to get us some enchantments. We're also going to need emeralds and XP. I do have 56 emeralds, which will get us started, but realistically I need to be growing something, or at least making something that villagers want to trade with. These villagers in particular, which are located at that other village near the sea. Now, a farmer villager might not be a bad idea, trading something like potatoes and beetroot, because they're pretty easy to farm, especially with one of our fandangled fancy automatic farming machines, so I think that's probably a good place to start. But before I just pick this villager up and take him home, well, I need somewhere to put him first. You can go back down, I don't need you right now, off you go. Enjoy whatever you do in Janina. So of course the first thing I'm going to need is all of my tough blocks in order to make another foundation, and I think I'm going to build this thing over there in that sort of direction. So before I do anything, I need to clear out a little bit of space, clear all of this new junk out of my inventory, realize that I took all of the andesite out of there instead of tuff, frantically search through all of my storage looking to where my tuff is, and then realize this is all of the tuff that I've got. I told you I needed more storage. And just like that, we've got a brand new foundation to start building on. So planning out the build, obviously we're going to need the doorway probably where the stairs are coming into, so let's have that as the door. I don't want to leave not enough room down the side like I did with that building, because I ended up having to extend the platform. Maybe we'll go up to there and we'll bring that all the way down to around about here, and we'll come across the back all the way into this corner here and go to there, and that can be, oh, it's not a very big area, but I was going to say that can probably be the little area that we have our villages inside of. Maybe with a little tower or something going up, that might work. And then that'll finish off the rest of that area there, and that's all going to be storage. So that's not a lot of room for villagers. Well, villagers don't really take up that much space, do they? Although I do feel like it needs to be at least one block wider, so I'm going to bring it back. Yeah, just shy of this wall edge here. I think being a little bit closer to that wall's fine. There we go, a basic framework in place to start putting some blocks into. And I'm going to use the exact same block palette we've got going on over there, over here, because, well, this is pretty much all the bricks I've got. So that's the main layer of granite bricks in there, which looks fine. I haven't done any more up the tower because I think I'm going to have some wood up there or something different to this. And now I need to just put a very basic little roof on it, and then we can start filling it with things. Now for the wood, I'd really like something that was slatted, a little bit like that, but I don't really want it to have the edges on as well. So perhaps there's something that looks a little bit more slatted with planks, although this is probably the wrong color of wood. So let's look at the spruce. What do we got? Nothing really that I was kind of looking for, although I kind of like the wicked spruce planks. That could work, but it might be a little bit not quite right. So none of this has really got a great deal of depth. You can see I added a little bit of depth over there using the windows and the outset sort of upper layer, but I haven't really done this on here because it's not going to be a two-story building. So I've got these framed slabs or vertical slabs, and I'm going to use these to create some depth on the top of this tower. Now that does look a little bit odd. It looks a little bit strange, but I'm hoping by the time I've got the roof on and everything like that, it's not going to look too weird. Oh, geez. And there we go. That's looking a million times better than it did. The tower still needs something. I'm not sure what. I'm tempted to say windmill, but this isn't going to be a windmill. This could maybe be a clock tower or something, and I'm not sure about the spruce planks. And inside we've got some nice skylights, a couple of girders for extra decoration, and plenty of space for storage. And apart from the fact that I haven't decorated around the outside of this platform yet, that didn't really take too long. So storage drawers then, there's a whole bunch of different options available, and I've also got the expanded storage mod on here as well, which means we can have all sorts of crazy chests with tons and tons of space in. But having plenty of space isn't enough. I need something that's actually going to connect together and make life easy. So using these storage drawers combined with this storage controller, I think it is, that means we can just fully automate the storage system without really a great deal of effort. That said, the storage controller requires redstone comparators, which of course require quartz. And I only have 1 quartz, which means I need to go to the Nether. Problem is, I've only got 3 pieces of obsidian, so we're going to need some more of that. But there is something else I need to go to the Nether for as well. Brass is a very important resource in Create. I need it, and the only way I can really get it is to, well, craft it. And the only way you can craft it is by using a blaze burner and basically smelting copper and zinc together in a mixer. And blaze burners, well, you get them with an empty one by capturing a blaze. So I'm going to need to build an empty one with some netherrack, which I don't have, and then capture some blazes with them, which means I'm going to need some more iron or pressed iron. So let's go make a bunch of that with my temporary automated press machine, which is really, really slow. Man, that's slow. And while that's pressing some iron, I'm going to go off and try and find some obsidian. Before I go, though, I'm going to spend a couple of diamonds fixing this pickaxe because it's nearly dead. Ooh, and it, wow, nearly fixes with just 2. And now all I need to do is head back down into the depths of this mine, try and find some lava, and then, well, put some water on it. Oh, jeez. Oh, no, thank you. Oh, jeez. Oof. Whoa! Where did they come from? This is dangerous. Okay, how deep is that lava? That says Y minus 55, and I'm at Y minus 33, so it's still a fair way down. Another one. Go away. Leave me alone. There it is. Oh, that could be dangerous getting into it. Oh, geez. How do I do that? Guess I'm going to have to go round the corner. Oh. I spy diamonds. Why is there always silverfish? They're always everywhere. Leave me alone. Go away. Oh no, now my good pickaxe is gone. I can't use this diamond one. I won't. Oh jeez. I think if I shift and use it, it doesn't use the, yeah, it doesn't use the thing if I shift. Ooh, wow. We're right there. And because I'm smart, everybody knows the best way to keep an area well lit is to pour water all over the thing that's keeping it light. There we go. Mini obsidians. Now, I want to be careful here because if I'm using my... Yeah, okay, it's deep slate under there. So hopefully if I break this, I should... Way, get a whole bunch of it. Amazing. 50 pieces all at once. That'll do. Now, for now, I think I'm just going to build my portal in our little cave area here, just so it's out the way, not making all sorts of horrible noises near my house. And there we go. It's lit. Whoa, oh, whoa. Oh my goodness, what an incredible place to start. Brilliant, thanks game. That's not dangerous at all. Yep. Okay, so yeah, just a little bit of netherrack and some quartz is all I need to start with, and then I can come back and hopefully find a fortress and some blazes. Well, there's the netherrack. Need a bit more than that though. Aha, quartz. And I insta-mined it by mistake. Well, that's fine, because this is my iron pickaxe. That's fine. What is that? What on earth is that? Some sort of lava dragon? It's like the Loch Ness Monster, but in lava. No, thank you. No, I'm all good. I think one of the first things I need to do is try and protect this portal a little bit, because no doubt I'm going to come running out of there at some point, completely forget there's a big edge, and end up in there with that interesting beast. There we go. That feels mildly safer than it did. I've got a little sort of hole around where I'm going to come in and out of the portal. It's not perfect, but it's better than it was. Oh, jeez. Let's just have a quick nosy this way. Is it just... It's just certain death everywhere, isn't it? Just everywhere. It's just certain death. Oh, jeez. Where am I going to find a fortress? What's that over there? Is that a... That could be a bastion. These are structures I've never seen before. We've got all sorts of stuff going on here. Nothing that resembles a fortress. Perhaps I'm too high up in the Nether to see where they are. And I'm just in this really lovely, horrible bit, surrounded by stradpoles. What's a stradpole? There's millions of them. Straddlers? No thanks. As it turns out, I'm absolutely fine. I don't need to go to the Nether. Who needs blaze burners? Blaze burners are... No. We don't need those. Why would I ever possibly need those? Oh, jeez. The good news is, though, at least I can craft them now, and it looks like I can craft 6, so why not? I'll have those. I'll put them away for now. Don't need them right now. Let's go and find somewhere else to dump even more stuff that I can't deal with. And let's finally look at these controllers. So I need a diamond and a bit of redstone. There we go. 2 comparators, a standard spruce drawer, and now I have a drawer controller. So I just need a whole bunch of drawers to put in it. And I guess I'm going to go with spruce, seeing so, well, I've got a bunch of it, and it matches all the colours that we've been doing so far. So let's turn some of this spruce into spruce planks and make a whole bunch of these drawers. So we're pretty much all set up for storage system. Amazing. And I've only got 4 left. Okay, if we stick the storage controller in there, that should now have access to absolutely all of these drawers. Now, I want to take these things through there, but when I break them, are all the blocks going to come spilling out? They're not. They stay inside. No way. Or did I just lose? No, they do. I didn't know that. I didn't know these were like shulker boxes. I carried these one at a time all the way over here. What a moron. What about these drawers? Do they contain... No, they don't. Oh, dear. Oops. So these things will take 2,048 items before needed upgrading. If I upgrade that, hopefully, there we go, I can put a whole bunch more stuff in there as well. Brilliant. So I'm just about done transferring all of my items into here. You can see I put a bunch of stuff into these storage drawers, and I've also added a whole bunch of chests with just random stuff, like wood. And of course, all of my framed blocks. And speaking of framed blocks, something very strange happened. I just had a crash, which is not that strange in itself, but well, not all, but a lot of the framed blocks in this building, including the skylights we put in, have now all lost their decoration. Everything over there is fine. Nothing's lost it at all. Nothing's lost it on that. But for some reason in this building, all of my windows have disappeared from the top and a bunch of my wood from the outside's gone as well, which is all kinds of strange. Now, unfortunately, I've turned most of my spruce planks into, well, storage drawers. So I've hardly got any spruce wood left, and my skylights were made of glass. And I've got 12 pieces left, so I can't replace it, which is really annoying. So I guess we're just going to have to leave it for now. Although I do kind of like the look of it. It does look kind of like industrial with those things missing. And I kind of like the top of that tower as well with that grill up there. And with these few workbenches here in the middle, as well as a smithing table, why not? I think this room looks pretty much done for now. We've got plenty of room for storage. Obviously, I could use different types of storage drawers. For instance, these 2x2 ones would effectively allow us to have 4 times as many items if I put enough upgrades on them. But for now, this will do. It's absolutely fine. It means I've got somewhere I can just dump my items and come in and grab whatever bits I need. And obviously craft it all in here as well. So the only thing missing from this room is the villagers, which are supposedly living in here. Where are they going to go? Oh, it's Janina. How you doing, Janina? You want to go for a ride? Got you a new home. Don't run away. We're nearly there. We're so close. Come on. Going to be amazing for you, Ginny. You're going to have the best time. You're going to just live in here, right? Inside this little cage. It's going to be wonderful. I'll bring you some stuff at some point to work with. Maybe you could do with a workstation. There you go. How do you feel about that? You got a workstation now. What else do you need? A bed? I can't give you a bed. I've only got 2 pieces of wool. Let's put that there instead. Perfect. Now, which of you chaps would like to go on a whirlwind adventure to go and live at my house? Garrett? No, I don't like Garrett. Lairn? Mona. Yes, Mona. You'll do. Come on. Here we go, Mona. Your new house. There you go. Phoebe. There you go, Phoebe. Just that one. And here we go. 4 little villagers for FoxyNoTail. Perfect. Oh, and you got a job straight away. Well done, Sudi. What do you sell? Thorns 1? That's pretty useless. We'll worry about that later on. But yeah, that means I can start planting things and start grabbing them some resources. And I think the best way to start that would be to extend this thing because it's a bit small, it's a bit rubbish, and it's not really generating a massive amount. But with a couple more of these fancy little harvester things and another one of these linear chassis, I should be able to get this thing going a little bit faster. The other thing I need to do is take away a whole bunch of this and plant some carrots. The only problem is I've only got these sort of brown circular looking carrots, which are probably not what we need, but they're going to have to do. The potatoes. Yes, brown circular carrots. That's what I said. Jeez, why don't you ever listen to me? Perfect. Now all I need is some carrots. Now we've now got 2 librarians, which is good news, but I am concerned why one of these is still a farmer, even though there's only 1 farmer workstation there, and there's a crafting table, 2 crafting tables they could have attached to there. They're not locked in. Mona's not locked in, and neither is Janina, which is concerning. And now you do potatoes. This is wonderful news. And wheat. I've got tons of wheat, Mona. You want some wheat? For some emeralds? Give me those emeralds. Thank you very much. Now, on Java Edition, they should only get a job with things they can actually pathfind to, so that should make life nice and easy for us. Janina still wants carrots. Yeah, Janina doesn't care about these workstations at all. The only other one that I've got that's a composter is all the way over in that building. And I just don't believe she's connecting to that one. Let's just get rid of this. Have you connected to the right one now? No. Digging? What's digging do? I want to know what it is. I kind of want it just to find out what it is, but I also, what if it's rubbish? And now you're all farmers. How have you managed this? Sudi, you're supposed to be a librarian. Really useful. Right, I'm not playing with you guys right now. You're a pain in the butt. I will, however, sell one of these chaps lots and lots of wheat. Come here, Mona. Eat my wheat. Wow, 19 emeralds. Thank you very much. Appreciate it, mate. They won't restock because they haven't got beds. That might be true. But I haven't got any wool, so they can't have beds. So I guess, realistically, I should probably go and shear some sheep, or at least go and get some sheep and bring them over here so that I can shear them when I need them. That might not be a bad idea, because then I can make things like windmills and all sorts of crazy things with wool. But I got other things I want to do. I want to go to the Nether and find a fortress and get a blaze burner and make more contraptions, and I want to make a digging machine, and I want to do all the things I said I was going to do at the beginning of the video. Jeez! Onions. I thought it would be carrots. That's a shame. And cows. I thought you'd be sheep. Oh, geez, a bear. Good morning. Is bear friendly? No, bear is not friendly. Bear is not friendly. Run away from the bear. Aha. I think this is what we need. Wild carrots it is. And wild sheep too. Come here. You come in with me. And there you go. Into your new pen. Wonderful. Right, I'm going to go get you a friend. I spy with my little eye something beginning with sheep. Is it sheep? It is. How did you guess? And horses as well. It would be nice to have a horse. I don't know if I can keep bothered to keep walking all the way out here from my base, though. I suppose if I had a horse, I wouldn't need to walk. Come here, you. Let's go again. I found you a friend. Lovely. Oh, wow. This is amazing. Yeah, horses. Oh, I didn't bring a saddle. 2 saddles. Okay, this looks like a nice horse. Are you a good horse? Oh, jump height 2.2, speed 1107. I don't know what that means, if that's any good or not. 239, 1062. 395. Okay, the black one's definitely the fastest so far. The jump height's not too much of an issue. 4.2, 10.41. You've got a very good jump height. Right, I'm going to make friends with you. And then I want to make friends with that black horse over there. No, I want to make friends. There we go. That's better, you see. There we go. Wasn't so bad, was it? Right, let's go make friends with that black one. He was real speedy. He just threw me straight off. There we go. And now you can have a saddle. So you should be pretty speedy. Not too bad. You were 11.07. Let's just go see if there's a better one somewhere else. They'll wander off. They probably will, but it's fine. I'll get them home eventually. What are you? 9. And what about you, Sue? How fast are you? Are you really, really speedy? 12.55. You are really speedy. I definitely need to make friends with you. Jeez. No, let me on. Shut up, moaning. Get on with it. There we go. Now we're friends. Right, I need to go get you a saddle now. Hey, I need your saddle, bud. Oh, or I'll just pick you up, apparently. Now, the question is, can I pick that horse up and then get on this horse? I can. Oh, well, that's convenient. I've got a horse on a horse. The only problem is, guys, I haven't really got anywhere to put you, so you're going to have to go live with the sheep. I hope you don't mind living with sheep. That's one down, and there's the other one. Amazing. Horse and horse. Now, of course, this isn't really a create video unless I do something particularly interesting with create. But before I do that, I want to just check on my spud and carrot situation. This is harvesting. This is good news. My sheeps are all growing big and strong and having lots of babies. And my new friendly Enderman apparently has appeared inside of my storage house. Where's he gone? Just zapped off. Oh, there he is. It's over there. Did I just look at him? Oh dear, that could be a problem. So now I have a ridiculous amount of storage space. I'm going to need a ridiculous amount of items to put in there. And the best way to do that is to craft some mechanical drills. And there we go. 25 mechanical drills. Perfect. A rope pulley. Fantastic. Bit of glue. Bit of storage. And then the ideal location for a ginormous hole, which I think right here in the center of our area is going to be perfect. Now, I've no idea how all of this works, but I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to go... No, the other way up, please. Oh, jeez. So that's 25 mechanical drills all facing into the ground. Now, I don't know if I need the linear chassis, but I think it probably will be useful. Then we need to stick on a bunch of chests to this thing. I have no idea how many, but I'm going to put on an absolute ton. And then all I believe we need to do is somehow fix on this rope pulley. Possibly. I don't really know how it works. But I suppose before we get carried away with rope pulleys, we should probably glue everything together. That would be a good idea. So there we go. That's the entire thing all glued together. And if I stick the rope pulley there like that, is that upside down now? I think it's upside down. Can I spin it round? Let's just stick a handle on this thing and wind it down and see if it works. Perhaps I need to glue like that bottom bit. Maybe I do, yeah. So that's going to go down to... Oh, there. And if I wind it back the other way, is that going to... Now this thing's gone up in the air and I've got worms. Maggots. What? Well, I guess that means it's attached then. And I think that's it. I think I just need power going into this rope pulley now to actually push the whole thing down. So I guess, yeah, it's water wheel time. What a time to be alive. That's a rubbish joke. You're a rubbish joke. A temporary little hole for our water wheel. A big old water wheel in the temporary hole. A horizontal gearbox going into that. And a vertical gearbox going into that. And is it going to spin the right way? It's going up. It's not going the way I want it to go. Okay, well, that's fine. I'll just take that bucket of water out of there. If I put that in there, is the whole thing going to start going? The drills are spinning. It is moving down very slowly. Of course, I'm going to need to speed this up to get some actual decent mining going, but I want to make sure it's actually going to start going into the ground before I do anything. And of course, this thing needs decorating. It needs a proper gantry and stuff like that. But for now, all I'm interested in is finding out, is this going to work? They have met the ground. They're spinning. The wood's taking a bit of a while, but there we go. It went. It's going down. It's working. This is incredible. Free stuff. In that case, we need more speed. Okay, we now have a big wheel and a small water wheel going into some gears in order to increase speed. That speed is then going to go into that. That's all going to get connected, and now it comes up a lot faster, which means it's going backwards, which is not ideal. We can fix that with just adding in another vertical gearbox. That would do the job. There we go. And now it should go down with haste. I don't know if this means it's going to drill any faster, but I'm certainly hoping it will do. Wow, it sounds like it is. There we go. It's drilling. Look at it mining. It's doing an incredible job. And there we go. It's already collecting a bunch of stuff for us as well. This is fantastic. But it's time to get out of here. Go AFK for a little bit. See how this thing gets on. And in the next episode, hopefully, we'll have a whole bunch of stuff.